28-year-old is in custody, and this is just the latest in his legal troubles. He's scheduled to appear in a Baltimore Circuit Court.
Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond. Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that's going to happen.
Why are you retiring?
Trash.
What changed? What made you
Trash.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis's career has taken a shocking turn, leaving fans stunned. Once a dominant force in boxing, his latest controversy or setback has marked what seems to be the end of his journey. Fans are disappointed as his future remains uncertain. Davis's unexpected retirement at such a young age has raised eyebrows, with many questioning why he would walk away in his prime with so much potential still ahead. His decision leaves more questions than answers.
25 is after next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis began his professional boxing career on February 22, 2013, at just 18 years old. He made his debut against Daisy Williams at the D.C. Armory in Washington, D.C., securing a dominant first-round knockout victory. This impressive win marked the arrival of a rising star in the boxing world.
Give me the hand. I'll catch with your hand. Good. Catch it again. Good. Make sure you catch it with your hand. I want to touch it.
You want to do it? Want to do it? Tank first, man. You fighting that? I don't think you fighting that. Fuck around. You pose now. You're from the Bring you on for a whistle. Ooh. Bring it to the corner. Get in there. You got to step closer. There you go. Do it again.
To fully pursue his boxing dreams, Gervonta Davis made the tough decision to leave school. However, valuing the importance of education, he later earned his GED, showcasing his commitment not just to boxing but also to personal growth and self-improvement. Early in his career, Gervonta Davis received valuable mentorship and support from established boxing figures like Adrian Broner. Broner's connections and influence in the boxing community helped Davis gain exposure and opportunities, boosting his profile in the highly competitive world of professional boxing.
Brother, and I see something, I'm gonna call and check up on you, see if everything right, or if it ain't right and I feel like you should be over here, I'm gonna let you know it. And that's just all it was. That's my baby brother. You know, he called and shit. That's what it was. And now we here.
Is y'all relationship the same in that way? Like, cause Calvin said that yesterday too. He was like that. There was a point where he was like, when Tank first got around you,
yeah,
he didn't want to leave. He was like, we had to track Tank down. Like, yo, where the fuck is he? Why he don't want to come back? Is it still that same type of energy like with y'all?
Hell yeah.
Cause I'm just saying, like, now that Tank is like the face of boxing, right? So sometimes, you know, when a nigga gets some clout and they get some money, it's like shit changed.
See, one thing about him, why I respect him so much, because even though he's where he at right now in the sport and in the cash cow of the sport right now, he still look at me as big bro. He still look at me as big bro, and he still respect me as big bro, and our relationship.
Another key figure in Gervonta Davis's career was the legendary Floyd Mayweather Jr. Mayweather took Davis under his wing, providing guidance and support both inside and outside the ring. Their bond was so strong that Davis even referred to Mayweather as a big brother. As a gesture of their connection and his belief in Davis's success, Mayweather gifted him a $60,000 Jeep, symbolizing their close relationship.
I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was gonna give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But he had a lot going on, you know, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating, So he called me and was like, I'm about to have someone to pick you up. Just be ready. So I was out eating. So I was like, okay, I'm ready now. So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this, and he also let me test drive a Charger. The Charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym had them.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news.
Yeah.
What did they say back home when everybody saw the story that Floyd Mayweather bought you a very expensive car?
Not only that he bought me an expensive car, he took me in.
Took you interest in you and your career, yeah?
Yeah, as a fighter, also as a, Floyd old enough to be my son, so I wouldn't say a big brother. So he, like a father figure and stuff like that. He took me in, and he been treating me good since I knew him. He been not only in the boxing, like working with me on boxing. He showed me like the business side and all that type stuff, and he showed me a lot, and I appreciate him and I love him.
From the start, Coach Calvin Ford has been a cornerstone of Gervonta Davis's boxing journey, serving as both his trainer and mentor. Ford's unwavering guidance and coaching have played a crucial role in shaping Davis into the elite boxer he is today. Their enduring partnership is a testament to the power of trust and loyalty in achieving long-term success in the sport.
Well as your boxing progress, who you have been invested with from the outset. Tank has been with Coach Calvin Ford since he was, I think 8 or 9, which is crazy. And the relationship that those two have is an enormous factor. Tank trusts Coach Calvin to give him the right advice, and that has been proven to be a good position, a good place to put your trust, because as of yet he hasn't given any bad advice. He's very calm in the corner. He knows when to tell Tank to turn it up. He gives him understandable advice, and he gives him very simple advice in the corner. At the gym, he obviously works him hard. He gets the best out.
The year 2024 was a defining moment in Gervonta Davis's career, as his electrifying performances captivated audiences and propelled his popularity to new heights. His blend of power, speed, and charisma made him a fan favorite, solidifying his reputation as one of boxing's most thrilling talents. However, opinions on his place in the sport remain divided. Some critics argue that casual fans overrate him without fully understanding boxing's nuances, while others believe purists underrate him, failing to acknowledge the depth of his skill set.
He fought Isaac Cruz. He was 25-0, and he fought that little dude, that little pit bull coming at him all the time. And I mean, the movement, the boxing skills, that to me was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene, and I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
Like
Right
even
there.
in the fight, I knew that I had him.
I mean, everybody knew.
No, but people didn't know, like, he actually can hit, like, when his punches was like hard.
You felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
Facts.
Really?
A key debate among analysts is the level of competition Gervonta Davis has faced. Some argue that his promotional team has carefully selected opponents to favor him, limiting his exposure to tougher challenges. To solidify his legacy, critics believe Davis must take on top champions in the 135 pounds and 140 pounds divisions, proving himself against the best in the sport.
All right. Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez Joan here with two-time and current WBA super featherweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, just a couple days away from headlining your first U.S. base card against Hugo Ruiz, originally against Abner Mares, who we wish a speedy recovery. How excited are you to get inside the ring and give us a great show?
I'm very excited, just to be back, just to be back in the ring, give my fans a great show, even the fans all over a great show that's turning in on Showtime. I believe that I will have a great performance. I don't think I have a lot of ring rush, but hopefully Hugo can come in, living up to his word, and I live up to my word, and we give on a great show.
We know that Hugo's been pretty vocal saying that he wants that knockout, that he wants to knock you out. But we know that you're very confident in what you bring. What kind of fight can we expect?
action-packed fight. You know, off of what he's saying. You know, he's saying that he coming in to knock me out, so he have to bring action. You know, to do that. So I'm ready. Training camp been going.
Davis's interactions with fans and the media have also drawn criticism. His passionate and sometimes controversial remarks about other fighters have led some to label his behavior as overly enthusiastic or even fanboy-like.
God damn!
In an interview, Gervonta "Tank" Davis confidently critiqued Frank Martin's skills, highlighting weaknesses in his defense, offense, and overall technique. He dismissed Martin's power as unremarkable and argued that his defensive movement was flawed. According to Davis, Martin doesn't properly slip punches but instead backs away and moves around without a solid defensive foundation.
Do you think that's gonna be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Cause he a good boxer, nigga. Like that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right.
His power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. If you go look at his fights,
So you
I
feel
probably
like
hit him on game.
Yeah. Hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I touched him with 6 ounce, 16 ounce gloves on. And he ran. Imagine if I hit him with 8 ounce. The guy is here too.
Who? What guy?
The one that
was there?
No, the one that he sparred.
Oh,
I mean the one that he fought.
Oh, Edwin. Yeah, you seen him? Yeah, I seen Edwin. Yeah, I saw Edwin there.
Tell him rematch that guy. Now, if he beat him, then
they go.
We can get him.
Okay.
I guarantee you won't fight that guy again.
Oh, Edwin.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Okay. All right. Listen, I thought one of the other things that was interesting, you know, them 6 or 7 fights. I saw the dude Turkey Al-Sheikh. He's one of them guys now. He's doing different stuff in boxing. You know the Turkish dude that put in the Saudi Arabian cards, and he said, "Yo, Tank, come over here." He was like, "Yo, you need."
After his victory over Frank Martin, Gervonta Davis boldly called out renowned fighters like Vasyl Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson, expressing his desire to face them. This confidence highlights his pride in his abilities and his eagerness to take on top-tier competition, signaling his determination to solidify his dominance in the boxing world.
Isaac Cruz. He was 25-0, and he fought that little dude, that little pit bull coming at him all the time. And I mean, the movement, the boxing skills, that to me was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene, and I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
Like,
Right
even
there.
in the fight, I knew that I had him.
I mean, everybody knew.
No, but people didn't know, like, he actually can hit, like, when his punches was, like
You
hard.
felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
Facts.
Really?
Yeah.
With Gervonta Davis's impressive achievements and rising fame, he has also faced the challenges that come with success. The heightened scrutiny, criticism, and pressure of being in the spotlight have introduced new stressors, testing his resilience and his ability to handle the complexities of a high-profile career.
It was what they don't know gets less respect for it, but one of the best ones out there. Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's a different kind of character when it comes to his mouth. Yeah. Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound the best ones of the coop. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the coop to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do the left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
Initially, retirement was not on Gervonta Davis's mind. However, as he encountered various personal and professional challenges, his perspective changed. He began to express disillusionment with the sport, calling boxing trash and stating that he no longer cared about titles or accolades. This shift in attitude has led him to consider stepping away from the ring sooner than expected.
What changed?
What made you?
This shit trash, garbage. I don't care about belts and I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about none of that. That's why I don't want boxing more.
When you start losing your love for boxing, what happened?
I want to do therapy, right? It will lose the fire that I have inside me.
The pressures of fame and constant attention have taken a toll on Gervonta Davis. He has grown more vocal and aggressive about his desire to retire, stressing his need for rest and therapy at a relatively young age. Davis recognizes the importance of mental health and acknowledges that stepping back to focus on his well-being might be necessary, even if it means walking away from the sport he once loved.
Everyone see, whether it's on social media, whether it's comments that are being made by both men. Gervonta Davis reacted to, Floyd Mayweather explaining why he did a press conference on the same day that, Gervonta had a press conference, and he said they offered him $1 million for that particular press conference, and Michael Benson reported this, and Gervonta Davis quoted the tweet and said "lol" on top of it, because Gervonta Davis apparently was quoted saying that it doesn't matter how much money a man has, he can still be jealous. Like, why Floyd would be jealous of Gervonta Davis? Gervonta Davis, I like Gervonta Davis. I think he's a very exciting talent, very good fighter.
He was telling me just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and like have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner, having my back. Always, you know what I mean? So it's always be love for.
Observers have speculated on the reasons behind Gervonta Davis's contemplation of retirement. Some believe he may be feeling bored after facing and defeating many of the opponents he initially set out to conquer. Others suggest that the pressures and demands of the sport have led to burnout, driving his desire to step away.
And I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning, I might run at night. It all depends what fit you. Like, I run in the morning, if I don't, I run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night, or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like, I don't go nowhere. Some people just go away and be.
But you specifically?
Me? First of all, I get a camp house, out here. Like, day one in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning, I might run at night, It all depends what fit you. Like, I run in the morning, if I don't, I run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night, or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home.
Regardless of the reasons, it's clear that Gervonta Davis is grappling with complex emotions as he contemplates his future. Despite leaning toward retirement, he has expressed a desire to face 3 specific opponents before officially hanging up his gloves.
How you feel about Floyd and Tank beefing online?
I seen a little bit. Yeah, I like both guys, so it's like, I know Gervonta has his issues with Floyd, and Floyd has a big ego where he wants to be the man on top, and Gervonta's trying to get on top, but it seems like he has to get from under Floyd because Floyd's a big man. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard. It kind of reminds me of me and my son. Like, I kind of like got myself away and let him do his own thing and let him have his own glory, his own, his own glory, his own life. You know what I'm saying? So me being there all the time will shadow over all this stuff. Sometimes. Not intentionally. I'm not doing it intentionally. I'm not trying to be like, I don't care about the Eagles. I want him to be the best. But me being too close to him all the time takes away a little bit of his shadow, a little bit of his shine. So I need to be, I'm still going to tell him everything he needs to know. I'll get in the ring with him, spar with him, do all kinds of stuff. But he has his own coach, he has his own manager, he has his own team, he has his own family, he has his own, his own stuff.
Although he has not publicly named these fighters, fans and analysts speculate that Davis intends to solidify his legacy by taking on these opponents.
Yeah, someone's like 250.
Yeah, probably like, 250, 220 or some shit like that.
With no experience?
Yes, sir.
Someone with no experience?
Yeah. No, hell no. They gotta have experience to beat me.
No, but like a 300 guy, no experience. You think
I'm whooping that ass. I'm whooping that ass.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned, and until next time.